Juventus have found their man. Talks underway for the sporting director role, which is vacant. We're going to tackle the details and look who's getting the call. Bremer and Rugani tipped off as the way forward for Juventus after the break, and a youngster takes home an award. What's up, Juventini? I'm Berto. This is the AJC, your channel dedicated to Juventus. It's October 8th. Let's rock with your news. We're going to kick things off with a youngster taking home an award, and that is Vasilij Adzic. The youngster's going to take home the best goal in Serie A for the month of September for his piss missile against Inter Merda, handing them the L. Absolutely love it. Congrats, Adzic, and I think we shouldn't be seeing him disappear. I know he had a rocky game the last time we saw him out, but we can't give up on this youngster. But great to see him take home that award. Now we get to Rugani. Talks about an option year to 2027 brought into his contract. His agent had this to say, that Rugani is living his dream by representing Juventus. And yes, he wants to continue, but he will show his worth through performances, and he will do everything to fight to keep his place. Now, when it comes to Rugani, apparently he may have passed a test with Tudor and Juventus in that matchup against Milan, because it is being tipped off that a pairing of Bremer and Rugani could be the way forward after the international break, and we could actually see that. Is Tudor going to go to the four-man back setup, utilizing Bremer and Rugani as his main CBs? I personally find it hard to believe that he will go straight into that after the break, but what do you think? Will he do it? Should he do it? Hit me in the comments, everybody. Now we get to more team news. Apparently, when it comes to Jonathan David, Juve is going to go with him as the main striker coming out of the international break, and they're going to push to gain continuity and stop with the rotations at that role. Bremer expected back for the match against Como. Miretti still unclear if he makes the match against Como. We're always hearing something different when it comes to Miretti, but it is tipped off that definitely before the end of October we see Miretti return. Now we get to the big one of the day. Juventus have found their man at the vacant sporting director role. It is Marco Ottolini of Genoa. All right, now this is not a new name. This is not somebody that is unfamiliar. Marco Ottolini spent 4 years at Juventus from 2018 to 2022, looking after loan players and also doing some scouting for the club. He left, he went to Genoa, and immediately had an instant impact, being a major part of cleaning up their roster, bringing them back up to Serie A within a season, and having them mid-table around the 11th spot, while at the time that was Alberto Giardino as their coach. So he had immediate impact and has done very well at Genoa, but we know Juventus is a completely different beast. And Fabrizio Romano brings us the news that talks are currently underway, as Juventus has named Marco Ottolini as their top candidate, and this thing could be wrapped up very, very soon. You all know what to do. How do you feel about Marco Ottolini stepping in as Juve's sporting director? Hit me in the comments. That is, of course, the biggest news of the day. A role that has been vacant for some time, and we knew that we were supposed to hear who was going to get named middle of October, and now we have the name. Hit me in the comments with your thoughts on that and all the Juve news we just tackled. You know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join our AJC army, and as always, I'll be back tomorrow with another edition. Till then, fino alla fine, forza Juventus, ciao tutti.